Man, and you know who you are.
Right up on the back of the 22.
Stewart closing in. Oh, and he crashes into Reed!
And Reed's
Stewart
over the
goes
bars.
right into Reed!
Yeah, I mean, you went over the front of the bike and the back tagged you in the back. I mean, it was ironic they even got up.
Yeah, obviously I knew it was James, and we're pretty good friends.
James Stewart comes over for dinner. What would we cook him? I've never pictured James Stewart coming to my house. He seems hungry these days.
I was ready to go after him and do a little retaliation or something.
There he is, inside! Oh, contact! Oh,
Whoops was sketchy, man, and people that don't ride with a clutch, bike gets away from them, they can't save it, and I would imagine that's what happened to James.
What's the most Aussie thing about you? I'm too honest.
What is your view over this whole progression over the last 18 years?
I like you sitting there better. You know, hopefully he gets back up there and we can battle and, you know, try and get some wins. He can be second place guy and try and get 5 on James. 48 Supercross wins. I'm at 44. Man, I got to beat him at something, so...
Hey, you called me old yesterday.
You
You're right
are
behind
old.
me, pal.
Here comes Chad Reed. Ricky has a bit of a mistake, and Reed closes him.
Chad Reed is not afraid of Ricky going, here, take this. I remember, you know, Ricky came off of a perfect season in outdoors, and I just wanted to kick his ass.
After a brief but lively battle with Ivan Tedesco, whom Reed had referred to earlier as a chum, Chad held on for the checkered flag.
This was pretty funny, too, because look at Chad. He's like, nah, I'll get out of your way when I'm good and ready.
They pile into turn 1!
But Anderson cuts him off at the chase, and here comes Reed. Now it's Pastrana. Reed serves him up big time.
Reed senses an opportunity, forces him through, and like a pinball, Pastrana is pushed off the side. He'll take out the 250 final for the second time at the Superdome.
But are you surprised that you were going to do so well? You've gone 4 for 4 now.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Have you surprised yourself at how many points you've been able to salvage?
Not really. If I don't win, I get really annoyed.
There was a great battle going on there for a while with you and Ivan Tedesco. Talk about that. Did it get a little ugly there?
I wouldn't call it a great battle for 4th place.
This is the second final of the weekend. You don't necessarily get the whole shot as he dances across the stutters. 2 in a row for Chad Reed on the MSR Suzuki.
I'm stoked, you know, 16 grand's better in my pocket than any of these guys.
And look at the tension on that line.
Here we go.
Unbelievable. And Chad Reed on the outside. Tim Ferry on the inside. Ferry goes down into the top blocks.
The whole entourage around us took it to a whole... Bridgestone Dunlop, exactly. I like my position on that one, bud.
Carmichael against Reed. I've said before, I'll say it again. Carmichael goes down. Chad Reed clips his front tire.
You know, I was just riding aggressive, and you know, he left the door open, and I went in there, and you know, I didn't mean to take him down. I just wanted to make the pass, and you know, I felt I had some really good lines, and I wanted to get out front and not eat dirt.
Chad Reed, the winner in Salt Lake City, make it 5 in a row. We hope cooler heads prevail, and Ricky Carmichael frustrated it.
You know, I didn't take him out intentionally, and that's not the kind of rider I am, and you know, what goes around comes around, and you know, it's a shame they think like that. I totally disagree with what happened last weekend.
Oh, Kennard jumps right into the back of Reed. They both go down, and Barsha goes by.
But we'll hold our heads high.
The best race of the year going for the 22.
Oh, it's going to take
he's
him
not
wide.
happy with Kennard at all. At all. So Chad Reed, we're hearing now, has been black flagged, Jeff.
I thought it might cost him a little fine, but the one thing that I take away from it was retaliation is always wrong. Right?
Yeah.
You know, with Chad, I don't know. He's definitely got some out for us. I don't understand, but trying to cut across the track and take us out, it's really uncalled for. You know, it's not very mature.
Reed is in 16th, and Dungey's got to get around him.
Reed ain't moving out of the way either.
Blue flag's waving.
He is not doing Ryan Dungey any favors at the moment.
He's a lapper, you know, and it's just unfortunate, but what do you do?
Now Reed pulls out of the way.
And Reed, a 2-time champion in his own right, just rode off into the tunnel.
He is fired up here in the number 22. Oh! Reed launches! We got trouble! Chad Reed is down and down hard! Unbelievable for your series points leader! Are you kidding me? Chad Reed is back on the motorcycle? How is he not hurt? He must have been 20, 30 feet up in the air, Jeff.
Who would play you in a movie? Matt Damon. He never dies.
There's been talk how many years you might have left. What's left in the tank here?
At least one, I think.
Chad Reed wins Atlanta. His 44th career win.
I'm old as the hills, but it's still a hell of a lot of fun out here racing with these kids.
But how did you handle the pressure of having those guys right behind you the whole time?
From a rookie, too.
This crowd will lose their minds if Chad Reed passes Stewart.
Honestly, I had the most pressure from my son last week. He told me, he's like, oh man, you're slow. He told me, actually, he said, you're slow like JT, and I don't want that on me. I don't want to go down like that.
Words exchange place between you and Chad Reed. What's going on this time?
I actually called him over to say congratulations, and I guess he was ticked off because there's too many Hondas on the track and they were all up front.
He's down in the first corner. Chad Reed is down.
Off the track, he has to get back on.
And he's got a problem. Here comes Reed up the inside. He got him. Oh, he falls. Reed to the outside, cuts back inside. Chad Reed takes second. What a championship fight.
Take us through what your views are on all the Honda riders that were in front of you.
You know, I mean, they're just doing what they're told, and you can't hate on them for that. You know, there's team tactics, and then there's dirty riding, and, you know, I definitely know a difference. I've been around this sport a long time, and that was damage control right there.
Reed back to the inside. Oh, contact, and Stewart's into the top one.
James Stewart's teammate Kyle Chisholm just got pulled off the racetrack. He's over in mechanics area right now.
Chad, take us through exactly your thoughts on what took place between you and Kyle Chisholm, which was James Stewart's teammate.
Oh, I mean, Chisholm, who's that guy, you know? And, you know, whatever happened between Chisholm is whatever, you know, everybody will see it on TV. And all I got to say is I got one of the best teammates out there, you know. He's a great starter, and that's how they want to play the game. Let's bring it on.
Chad, what happened on the last lap?
Mike just, I don't know how to explain that one. You know, I said to him, I said, come on, you're 30 years old, and you do stupid stuff like that in a heat race.
Chad, you're walking away. This is almost deja vu. What happened to James last year? What exactly happened?
It was just a racing move, you know, Stroop. We were all amongst everyone, and Stroop turned down early, and I kind of rammed right into him, and my front wheel went in his foot peg, and immediately I felt it all break, and that's what happens when you get a shitty-ass start like that. I was eating a lot of sand out there.
What is about James' style you think that makes him so quick?
You know, he rides great. He has a great style. I love watching him, and I'd much rather him be watching me, but...
See, Reed tries to get on the brakes, and look how high. The main line was way up there, and it just... No love lost between these two.
No, sir. He's holding that right leg.
When you come up over a jump and you see a guy kind of going like this, that's not a good image in your head.
Ron, we're looking forward to seeing you guys battle in Moto number 2. Is that cool?
Yeah, we'll try and get off the start, and we'll go for it.
James? That's fun. Right on. Well, we'll see you in Moto 2.
It's either me or him.
They got together, and this is the first time that we've seen them. They exchanged some words right there. There was some attitude, a little confrontation that we haven't seen.
I can't believe it. He stands him up again. Checkered flag conversation between Chad Reed on the 1 and James Stewart on the 7. What do you think, guys? Friendly or not?
Probably not at this point.
Probably not at this stage of the game. Yeah, it's just way too intense, too much on the line.
And we got close after the triple, man. I didn't think he was that close. You know, I was going to the inside and he was there, but man, that was a fun race. You know, saw we train hard and work hard, and you know, that's definitely the best race we probably ever had in the main event, and you know, I enjoyed it.
Stewart inside, and Reed comes back, and down goes Stewart, and down goes Reed.
Chad, what words were spoken to from James Stewart to you when the race was over?
I mean, we were nice. I don't know if we could repeat it, but man, I'm out there to race, you know, and I'm not going to get pushed around like I've been getting. And, you know, we came together and we both went down. You know, I didn't want both of us to go down this last thing, but...
The battle is heating up here from St. Louis.
At the end there, 25 points on the line, you know, I would expect James to put it up the inside of me just as well as I put it up the inside of him. And unfortunately, we went down and gave these two kids a 1-2.
Dungey gets by for second. Reed gets by. Dungey gets second.
Knowing that I had, you know, had that one in sight and threw it away, that sucks.
Fox guy this year, you know, best dressed every weekend. You want to be on the podium. Just happy but mad, to be honest.
But I'm proud. I'm proud to rep the old boys and, you know, and guys that are still loving it from, you know, I'm the last of my era. I don't know if I'll be back or not, but this is a good one to end it if this is it. I just was ticking away, putting laps together. It was probably my best ride of the season, and it's on Father's Day. I think it's time to go be a good dad.